Twitter, Facebook, whatever you gotta do. Okay, you've heard of the Cullens before, I'm sure, right? You know her as Alice. Ashley Greene! You can make more noise in there. Thank you, Ashley. And of course, you know her as Rosalie. Nikki! Keep making noise, I know you're taking pictures. You guys know Jasper, right? Give it up for Jackson Rathbone! Come on out, Jackson. See, Ashley's taking a video, you guys, so put your hands up. From the Volturi family, you know Dimitri. Please give it up for the entire cast right here. Thank you so much. We're gonna get to ask you some questions. Hang on. Give you this mic so you can pass it around. Grab that one, Jackson. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna move out of the way so you can get a picture real quick. Take a picture. First of all, thank you guys so much for doing this. We appreciate it.
Yeah, it's our pleasure to be here in Dallas, man. Yeah. I'm from Midland, Texas. Anybody from Midland out here? Yeah, that's right. Midland represent. I love it.
Check. Yeah, no worries, no worries. So yeah, this is, by the way, we're only one of 5 cities that get to do this. So, and that's because there's some serious Twilight fans here, so they picked Dallas. We're gonna bring the questions and some of the lucky fans who got to ask some questions if you want to bring them on stage. How's this been for you guys? It's just been amazing.
Oh my gosh, it's so incredible, and the screams are just insane. Yeah, we honestly love you guys. Thank you so much for coming out.
And there's no lack of fans everywhere you go, right? I saw Jackson's picture on the back wall. Did you even see your own picture up there? Yeah, there's a picture of you because you do music. There's your portrait of you.
Oh, right, because I played here.
Yes, exactly.
That's cool. I thought they threw that away.
Well, we're going to bring up people, can bring them up on stage so we can ask some questions. I know it's a lot of things. You guys' schedule is crazy, it's hectic. How do you even balance anything of like, you know, a normal life? I mean, do you ever just do normal things?
I have a very normal life. I hike with my dog. I go to the grocery store and I cook, not that well. Trying. I have a very normal life. I think most of us do.
No,
it's not as
a
glamorous.
very weird life. Weird.
Oh, except for Charlie.
Weird,
He'll tell you all.
odd like Austin, right? That's how it goes? Keep it odd like Austin. No, it's odd like Austin, right? Okay, weird.
I love that Ashley's taking pictures of the crowd. See, this is like, they're just as excited as you. So, you guys can put your hands up. Thank you. Make sure you go. Do we got the Katie? Do we got them up here with the questions? Because I'm going to start doing my own thing. These fans are going to miss out. Real quick, how does it feel that it all kind of seems like it's starting to end? You know, coming to an end. How does that feel? Anybody can answer this question.
It doesn't really feel like it's ending yet. You know, we got Breaking Down Part 1 coming out in just a couple days. We're really excited to show that to y'all because it's something that, you know, it's a beautiful movie. We got the wedding, we got the honeymoon, we got some baby making scenes. And that's just all in like the first 30 minutes, man. It's a really exciting movie. We even got some wolf drama. So, it's really exciting. We're just really excited to be able to share it with y'all. So it doesn't feel like it's over yet. We still got it in our hearts, right?
I can tell you from a Volturi standpoint that it's definitely not over. any means. You guys been naughty.
Hey, there's a little tension there right there. How's life on the set? I mean, what is a day like on the set? Because I try to put myself in it. It's like long days. It's pretty grueling. What is it like?
It's long nights.
Long
really.
nights.
When you're shooting a vampire film, you stay away from the sun, or else you sparkle like a diamond. Or as I like to say, you sparkle like David Bowie circa 76.
You know what, that leads me to, he said he loves you too. That leads me to anywhere you go, you have crazy fans. But it's not that you don't appreciate it, but I can imagine some crazy things have happened, like out of nowhere. Any incidents where you're like, whoa, what was that?
Charlie's got an amazing fan story. Charlie?
I didn't hear the question.
Charlie, talking about fans and maybe you've had some incidents where I'm not going to say crazy, they're passionate.
Yeah, I mean, anyone who's prepared to immortalize themselves in a drawing on their thigh of your face is a passionate fan. I mean, props to you. I wouldn't even get a tattoo, let alone of one of myself on my thigh, so.
It's pretty intense. What about you, Ashley? Any crazy things?
It's always very intense. I think in big crowds people get a little crazy, and I've actually had my hair pulled the other day when I was in Europe, and I was like, I need that.
Someone pulled your hair?
They yanked my hair. I had a ponytail, and they yanked my hair, and I was like, I spent a long time growing that out. But that and proposals, marriage proposals were always insane, and I got one from a woman that was married to this
Wait,
man.
the woman proposed to you?
Well, she was like, would you marry my husband? And I was like, what? Ah, thanks. I like
You just
Alice
got
too.
another one right there.
I know. Any marriage proposals, anyway.
So you've been married a couple hundred times then to your fans.
Yeah.
That's great. Nikki, I'm sure you get that too, right?
Marriage proposals?
Yeah.
Not too many.
Really?
I did get, one little girl came out to me and she was like maybe 14 years old and she said, so my mom says when I'm 18, we can get married. And I was like, dude, yeah, your mom's, thanks. That's cool. And then you told the story about the woman's husband, and then Ashley got that, so that says
Love you,
difference.
Nikki!
Yeah,
Congratulations!
Jackson, I'm sure you get some pretty passionate fans, don't you? You get some pretty passionate fans, don't you?
Honestly, we make these films for you guys. And if it wasn't for y'all, we would not be here. We would not have been able to make New Moon, Eclipse, Breaking Dawn, parts 1 and 2. Thank you. I cannot express to you how much it warms our hearts to see y'all out here tonight. It's amazing, especially in my home state. This is great.
I'm just curious, when do you see the movie yourself? Like after you get done, do you have a watching party, or do you like going to the theater, sneaking in and watching it yourself?
We just saw it together like 2 days ago. Yeah, this is kind of weird, isn't it?
As much as I love
She
you.
hasn't seen it. She hasn't seen the movie yet.
Really?
I'm like one of the only ones who hasn't seen. I'm going to see it the same. Well, not the same time, but I'm seeing it at the premiere because I want to see it when there's a bunch of fans around and see how you guys interact.
Jackson, you seen it? How do you guys see it?
Well, Nikki and I saw it in a theater together. It was us and about 6 other people in the theater, and it was kind of like watching the Twilight movies if they failed and no one liked them.
Yeah, right.
And it was a very surreal experience looking around being like, this could have been the opposite end of the spectrum. So thank you all for buying tickets.
Charlie, how do you watch it? Do you wait to the premiere, or do you just, I want to see it now?
Well, I watched it because I wanted to come on this tour and actually know what I was talking about, actually have something to talk about. So, but yeah, I watched it, and I think what it is for me, it really is, this is the movie for the diehard, fan who just loves the deep emotion of the emotional sort of subtext of every single piece in this this saga, this is one for you because Bill Condon gives this movie a lot of air. It allows it to breathe, and there's a lot of motion that you see in it. So I think you guys will enjoy it from that perspective. The second one, however, it's going to be a little bit different. And if you stick around, after the credits roll, listen, this is very important now, very important. You wait till the credits roll, you look at every single name that came down to put that thing together, and then you might get a little snippet of what's to come in Breaking Dawn Part 2.
You heard it. They love your accent, by the way, Charlie. I mean, they love it. Do you guys do anything? Because I know musicians do this sometimes before they go on stage. They have rituals. Before you film or before you go on set, do you have any rituals to do to get into character? Or Ashley's like, can you get the off stage? No, I'm just kidding. No, that's okay. I was talking about, do you have any rituals, like before you go on set to film, do you have any things that you do to get into character?
I think for me in Breaking Dawn, or in any of them, it was enough that we sat through 2 hours of hair and makeup every day, white makeup, contacts, a wig, and you literally, I mean, if that doesn't get you into character, I don't know what does. So, yeah, we didn't have to do too much more after, and we couldn't touch anything, and you can't see peripherally, so it's kind of like you already felt a little isolated.
Do you ever just forget that, like, every once in a while just live in your character, or you know when it cuts off and that's it? Nikki?
Wait, I can't. What?
I know it's hard because we can't, maybe you can turn the monitors up a little bit, but do you ever just kind of get stuck in your character and go, oh wait, I'm not filming? No?
No. I mean, I think a lot of us feel kind of a little bit sort of similar to our characters. Rosalie's pretty strong. I'm not as strong as she is, but I try to be. She's very loyal, and I think it's cool because she stands behind what she says and what she believes in, which I think is an awesome quality. So I try to take that home with me.
Nice. If you weren't acting, if you weren't in films, what would you be doing? What would you be doing? You can.
If I wasn't an actress? Oh gosh, I'd probably be homeless. No, I always find psychology very interesting, and they support psychology. Because I think there's a part of that, I guess I get, because being an actor, you have to kind of start to understand how your mind works, how other people's mind works, so probably that.
Psychology. Nikki, what about you?
When we were shooting, I always go to school habitually. I haven't gotten a degree, but I'm always in college. And when we were shooting Breaking Dawn, I actually went to LSU and studied psychology. So I also find it fascinating, but I would probably work with children. I have a little brother who's 11, and he's taught me, a lot about patience.
That's awesome. Oh, there we go. Turned it on. Jackson, what would you be doing if you were not an actor, musician, being all famous?
Wow. I've only ever wanted to be an artist, and I guess whenever I was growing up in Midland, Texas, literally there are not that many people in Midland, Texas.
This is Midland right
just screen. Yeah, this is the size of Midland, Texas. When I was growing up there, I was part of this little theater troupe, and it was a little theater troupe, and I got to teach theater to little kids, so I think I do that because it's just really fun. I don't know. I spread the love of the arts, and I love you too. Thank you so much.
Charlie, what about you?
Well, before I was an actor, I was a taxi driver. I was a taxi driver, and a lovely ski resort. I got paid all day to drive around a 3-litre Chevy and snow to do donuts and then crank my tunes up and just talk to people all the time. It was the best job in the world. Best job in the world, so I'll probably go back to that. I think
That's awesome.
Whilst I worked out that acting was probably the best.
I mean,
Career
yeah,
path.
taxi driver is awesome, don't get me wrong, it sounds fun, but yeah, this can't be good. What's the best part of this experience for you?
It's her birthday tonight.
Happy
Can we just
birthday.
say it? We got a happy birthday right here. Happy birthday.
Jackson and I are going to sing you happy birthday. You want to take the high?